Instagram. So we're going to do a live video on my personal Facebook page. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can give us a call at 516-531-9316 if you'd like to join into the show. We got Bill with us. Hey, Bill, you just missed it. I know you got kicked off for some reason because I guess the FBI van's outside. So I got...
You know what? I was trying to text you on my secure burner phone.
Yes.
About that van that's been circling your house.
Yeah.
For the last
days. Yeah. So what happened was I just tried to go Instagram Live, and they magically decided to tell me, guess what? You have violated community standards. You cannot go live.
They fucking hate the truth.
Oh, man.
They hate the truth.
But they don't tell you what community standards you violated. I mean, it's like, what's the standards of the community when you don't give me any standards to go by? So, I don't know.
We're going to have to start posing as... Dude, we're going to have to start fucking posing as Antifa and shit.
Yeah. It's like almost you have to. You have to be a... Yeah, you have to be a left-wing extremist group to be on Facebook. And, you know, have you seen that that Facebook ad for Facebook groups all over the TV? Have you seen that? Okay, so they have a bunch of people on this thing. It's like, I don't know if it's a bunch of drag queens and like millennials and Gen Zers or whatever they're trying to do, but they're promoting Facebook groups. And if you've been anywhere in the news and seen in Australia now has pushed Facebook to the point where they said if anybody shares anything on Facebook from like a media outlet, they have to pay the media outlet now. Facebook does. So that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So kind of crazy what's going on. So now, and they think this might happen in the United States too. So I think they're preparing for Facebook groups to be a big thing where you can create a social movement like a book club or a social movement that changed the world, something like that. So I think that's what they're going to be doing now is these Facebook groups are advertising it. It's funny, Bill, because 10 years ago, you would never thought of a social media company actually, you know, advertising itself on TV. Isn't that interesting how the dynamics change so much?
Yeah, there'd be no way in hell because they were like cool thing and screw the man and the big news and they're going to be their own independent media and things like that. So yeah, there'd be no way in hell. But yeah, we can start our own little Facebook group.
Yeah, so we're live on Facebook right now on my personal page because unfortunately the Brown Report page got taken down by Facebook. They finally put the axe on it. It's because of my Joseph Goebbels and Zuckerberg meme from December 27th that decided to...
But it's true. It is true. That is true.
Yes. Very true.
The techno-fascists, the left are fascist, the cancel culture is fascist, they are the Nazis.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
The left are the Nazis.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. 100%. We're trying to get some better reception here, folks. We kind of changed up the studio a little bit to, I guess, look more professional. I mean, we look more professional now. So Bill is, of course, not here with me in the studio. So I'm trying to see if I can get people
I'm not
to hear.
allowed in your neighborhood anymore because of that incident.
Yeah, that incident that happened on election night. That incident down the street. Nothing happened to Bill, folks. It just happened to someone else.
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to talk about it either. You've got a non-disclosure agreement about that situation too. So, I mean, that's kind of on you.
Yeah,
now.
that's right. Okay, let's carry on, buddy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this show is like a hot mess sometimes. So let's talk about Joe Biden. You know, Sleepy Joe. I posted a meme on Facebook on my personal page because my fan page is no longer there anymore because they took it down. So I know I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
You're fucking bitter, aren't you?
I'm really bitter because that page was almost 12 years old, man. It's like it went through a couple reincarnations of different names. It was the Hour Power Matthew Brower. It became the Matthew Brower Show. Then it became the Brower Report. it changed, it morphed, it gained more followers. I had millions of people seeing my post every month. And Facebook's like, you can't do that because you're actually getting reach. You're not paying for it. So guess what you can do? You can kick Roxy on the street. So that's kind of what happened to my Facebook page. God, I'm so bitter. I worked so hard on that damn thing, and they don't care. They're just morons. Okay, so Joe Biden's dog decided to bite somebody. Did you hear about that?
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God. And it's a German Shepherd of all things, and it's perfect. So, President Joe Biden's dog, Major, has reportedly bitten a member of the White House security staff. Most often a good boy, the German Shepherd was sent to the family's home in Delaware last week after CNN described...
Whoa. Hey.
Hey.
Stop.
What?
You can't say what you just said.
What? He bit somebody.
Good boy. You can't say good boy. You can't assume...
Good, autonomous,
that dog is
male, animal, canine. Better?
You can't... No.
What? I can't say...
know.
I can't say that either?
You don't know.
I'm trying.
Continue on. You better damn learn.
Oh, I need to learn because I'm going to get banned from Facebook pretty soon, apparently. So in solidarity, because they are a bonded pair or because it's one of the situations where both dogs get blamed for one action, their dog, Champ, was sent to Delaware as well. The exact status of Major's victim is unknown. Well, maybe if Joe was watching his dogs and keeping them under control, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Joe Biden. Moron. Good old Joe.
I think
Joe was napping.
I think I read something like tonight that dogs are able to come back or something. It's who gives a shit? Who cares?
I know. But here's the thing. Was Joe Biden taking a nap? What time did this occur? I need more details. Was Joe napping? Because I need to know when Joe takes his naps. You know, I need to know this information.
They're going to 25th Amendment his ass soon.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't even know the name of his defense secretary. I mean, I don't know it, but he should know. He nominated him. He should know these things. I mean, you picked him, or someone picked him for you. Ooh, conspiracy theory, folks. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness gracious. This conspiracies. Woo! Oh boy, conspiracy theories tonight on the Brow Report radio show. Oh my goodness. So, if a dog bit somebody in the White House and both dogs had to go to Delaware, I mean, is it really a big story, Bill? Is this a story that matters?
Absolutely not. They're not going to report. I mean, oh my God. People are still in bed with this fucking knucklehead.
They're in bed with him?
Unbelievable.
They're in bed? I didn't know this is Bill Clinton.
Not in bed with, but they love him, and I don't understand. The dude is a freaking idiot.
Oh, I know.
He doesn't know anything, and they're just running cover and protecting him because they know he is not running anything.
Oh, no. Kamala's taking all the calls. I mean, there's already reported she's talking to the Israeli prime minister on a call for Joe Biden. Because, I mean, Joe's probably taking a nap during this thing. I wonder if they're still doing their Monday lunches to see if he's still alive.
Yeah, I don't
I don't know.
Holding a 30-minute conversation with the world leader.
He doesn't take any questions in the press conferences. He's been cut off twice. You see the video where they cut him off? It's like, oh, yeah, let's take questions, and boom, White House. That's it. We're done. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's no way
it's blatant. I mean,
they're
not even trying to cover it. They're covering it. I mean, they're covering him. It's not even an attempt. They are. Every time he tries to talk, they cut off from him. It's just simply amazing that what they're doing.
If I was Joe Biden, I'd be pissed.
If you were Joe Biden,
tell me what to do.
If you're Joe Biden, you've had dementia right now. That's if you're Joe Biden.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, here's it. If you're cognitively okay, if you were cognitively okay Joe Biden, then you'd be pissed, right? I mean, I don't know if he can be pissed off anymore. I mean, oh, and also, I did post an interesting video of like a montage of all of Joe Biden's greatest lies in the campaign trail, like your $2,000 stimulus check, day one, the good old what was it, a $15 minimum wage, all these things they promised that nothing's getting done. So, congratulations, Joe. Joe, I mean, it's just Joe. I mean, what do you expect from Joe Biden? Did you expect anything different?
And the latest poll I saw yesterday, they have him at 60%. Whatever.
60% of what?
No way. 60 approval rating.
60? The dude's caging kids 60? At the border still. the guy's doing the same thing. He's doing it worse. They said Trump was terrible. I mean, Obama and Biden's administration the first time over, they're the ones that did it. They were caging the kids, literally caging them. It's amazing how they just keep on just trying to deflect. It's deflect. It's simply amazing. I just don't understand the concept of them getting away with this. All right, so I posted an interesting chart on Parler and also on Instagram. Who does the American Rescue Plan help American families? So $424 billion of the plan goes to $1,400 stimulus checks. Now, everybody's going to get the stimulus checks. They're based off some kind of algorithm that no one understands, kind of like tax code. So you may be getting money, you may not getting money. If you don't, they probably just stealing it from you like normal out of your taxes, out of your paycheck. So state and local governments, to prevent layoffs and service cuts, $350 billion to bail out San Francisco, LA, and all these different places. Simply amazing.
Liberal shitholes.
Yes. Unemployment insurance, $246 billion. I mean, we could have solved this by not shutting down the entire damn country for a year. It's been almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year.
It's crazy.
This month it'll be a year.
Almost a year.
And we're still talking about states that are still clamping down on their citizens. And remember, here's the thing. These are Democrat states. These are liberal states. They say we care about your life and everything else, but Planned Parenthood's going to be open to, abort all those babies. So don't worry about it. You're going to have plenty of time for all that. Plenty of time. So
they're hypocrites.
Oh, it's completely hypocritical. Tax credits, aid, and child care for families, $219 billion. So they're increasing the child tax credit, I think, from $1,000 to like over $3,000. Okay. Is that going to be this year or retroactive 2020? Because it's not going to help right now, folks. I mean,
no.
It's not going to help. It's funny because the Democrats are pushing through child tax credits and they don't even want you to have kids. They're paying for your abortions through Planned Parenthood. It's the irony of it. It's just the irony of it.
It's upside down world, man.
It's upside down.
Clown world.
So reopen schools and higher education, $178 billion. And here's the thing. A lot of this stuff's not even going out to the 2021-2022 school year. How are you going to reopen schools? And by the way, it's March already. You might as well keep them closed. I mean, what are you going to do, reopen for 2 months? I mean, give me a break. This is stupid. The teachers' unions have completely destroyed the education system in this country. If they want to do a death nail and just hurt everything and destroy kids' lives, they're doing a really good job. They claim to care about the children. Give me a break. They don't. The teachers' union does not. There's teachers that do care about the kids. I'm talking about the teachers' union. Filled with Democrats and communists that don't care about your kids. There's over, and here's the fact, Bill. Over 3 million students are unaccounted for in the United States of America. 3 million school-age children have dropped off the face of the earth. 3 million.
Yeah, they're not showing up to Zoom and all that other shit.
Because they don't have the capability. Because the poorest kids in the most impoverished communities, ironically controlled by the Democrats, They're completely falling off the face of the earth. So how are you supposed to get these kids out of poverty when all you're doing is holding them back the entire time? That's the scary part of this whole situation that's going on with this COVID scare.
That's how they want them. They want them enslaved. They still want them in chains.
It's economic.
It's the Democratic Party.
I know it's economic war against the most impoverished people. The people that the Democrats say we're here to help are the ones that are getting destroyed by the educational
So they
system.
use them.
They're being used and abused. The poor and the people that don't get an education are the ones getting destroyed by the Democrat Party.
They keep voting. And the people.
I don't know if they keep voting. I think they're harvesting the ballots, dude. Who would keep voting for generations of poverty anywhere?
Dude,
Who would do
up
that?
north, dude, I'm from up north, and they are hardcore Democrats, and they just will vote Democrats.
It's
They
like
don't give a shit.
it's like Saddam Hussein elections. I mean, who's voting against Saddam Hussein? Everybody voted for Saddam again. I mean, everybody's voted for the Democrat again. Yeah, they're promising this hope and change thing in 2008, and there's still millions of people in poverty, food stamps, Obama phones, you name it, they've got it. And it's about the people have to say no more, but the people continue to vote for these people. I just don't understand it. So, all right, let's get on to this. Farm. Yeah, let's go over a couple more things. FEMA is getting $47 billion.
All right.
Borders. Oh, wait, man, this thing is small. Oh, this thing's small. Let me see if I get this thing a little bit bigger.
That's what they.
I know,
Like,
man. You should know you're in your 40s too, dude.
I'm married too, so you go back to your husband.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh God, getting old, dude. So the veterans are only getting $17 billion. Other was just $45 billion. That's probably going to be like pet projects, shovel-ready jobs, or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
So FEMA disaster relief, $47 billion. Where's the disaster for the $47 billion? I mean, there was some snow that happened in the South, but I'm not,
Right. Nothing.
This was party line voting. This is party line voting. This is what's wrong with America. They're just adding stuff in. This is not a COVID relief bill. This is not a relief bill.
No, it's a.
Over half of it's garbage. It's like, just get people back to work, dude. That's all you got to do. Just stop. Stop paying all the unemployment benefits. Have the states reopen. I know he can't tell the Democrat governors, but I'm sure the Democrat Party is always very solid together. You could say, hey, listen, you got to stop doing this. I mean, I got elected. Trump's gone now. We can reopen it. Remember how also they started reopening everything as soon as and we're going to do all these wonderful things because Trump's gone. The virus is leaving, and, it's just it's amazing. So, yeah,
never let a crisis go to waste, Matt.
The American Rescue Plan, man. We're rescuing other countries. Oh, my God. What a mess. So...
Big money laundering scheme.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's definitely laundering. They're laundering something. It's not our clothes either. It's the American people getting fleeced once again. All right, so let's talk about Joe Biden's naps. I posted a meme on Facebook. I'm the king of memes, okay? It's just the way it's going to be. You're going to have to bow down to the king of memes because that's what I do, all right? So, since the king of memes, Matt Brower, decided to go out there and post a meme, I posted... I wonder if Joe Biden's asleep already. And this is like at 4 PM. What time, Bill, do you think Joe Biden goes to sleep? For nighttime. Not during the day, because he naps throughout the day.
At night?
At night. What time do you think he goes to bed?
10 o'clock. 10.
10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, probably.
10 o'clock where? 10 a.m.?
p.m.
Oh, p.m.
10 p.m.
Oh, okay. Is that 10 p.m. in Europe? Which is 5 o'clock here.
No.
Do you really think he goes to sleep at 10 o'clock at night?
You think it's earlier?
Oh, it's got to be earlier, dude. The dude's falling asleep during meetings, man. He's literally falling asleep.
I don't know.
I'm thinking, here's the thing, he
not.
doesn't do anything. He won't do a State of the Union because I think it's past his bedtime. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so good. I felt so good.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I think Joe's definitely past his bedtime. So, all right, so
He's probably not listening.
yeah. So how about this? I wait to Sam's Club to get gas, and I'm not promoting Sam's Club by any means about getting gas there because you know what? It's a lot damn cheaper than the regular gas station. Okay, and I pay a membership fee, so I'm going to take advantage of the gasoline price. Okay, so I was there, and this guy, this older guy, I think he had a veteran's hat on of some kind. I don't know. He was clear across the other side of the gas station. And he said, yeah, thanks to all you guys that voted for Biden, look at these gas prices now. And, well, you can thank him. I mean, he's anti-fossil fuels. He's clearly said it. He's anti-coal, anti-anything. But he didn't look at Texas that was trying to do the green stuff. And their windmills froze and their solar panels got covered with snow. And it was all cloudy for a week. So, Joe, you're an idiot.
It's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. Now, say in Arizona or so like New Mexico, maybe even in other states that have a lot of sunlight and very little precipitation during the year, I would understand that, hey, maybe that would work. As not the full, power grid, all the power generation they do.
Right.
But it could be like maybe 10 or 20% probably. It can't be this Green New Deal thing that they're trying to do. It's called communism. It's a way to tax us to death. It's a way to take our freedoms away. Because if you don't have electricity anymore, you can't do anything. And how can you power your Tesla electric car when you have no power? And, fun fact, Bill, you have to be if you have solar panels in your house, you have to be attached to the grid still. So the power goes out, you're still not going to have the power. You can't get off the grid.
Right.
That's the scary part. And I told the solar panel companies that try to solicit me, I'm, of course, interested in the technology and stuff, but I'm not going to buy something from anyone that I can't use the way I want to use it. If I'm going to get solar panels, I want off the damn grid. I don't want to sell it back to the electric company. I want it for myself, for my family. If I'm paying for something, my car is not the government's car. It's my car. If those solar panels are on my roof, they should be for me only, not power generation. See, what's happening, folks, is all these people are starting getting solar panels on their house, and all these people are going to be producing electricity for the power companies to resell at a higher price. So all you're doing is working for somebody else. That's the scary part. People don't understand that concept. You're getting screwed.
Yeah. You can explain it to them, and they'll be like, that's not true.
Yeah. Well, put some solar panels on your house. Spend $15,000, $20,000 on it. Hey, I don't care. It's your damn money. I'm going to save so much, but I'm going to save the environment. No, you're not saving the environment. Come on, grow up. The Chinese and the Indians are not going to stop, using coal power plants. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen.
So your little contribution is not doing anything. So
no, thanks.
Live life, enjoy it.
Yeah, because you know what? You're not going to save the earth. The plastic straw thing or whatever, the plastic bag thing. And guess what? Now they're throwing damn surgical masks everywhere. We're in a pandemic apparently, and people are throwing their dirty mask on the ground, and we don't have biohazard bins everywhere to protect ourselves.
Right.
I've had COVID, folks. Okay, so I'm not trying to downplay people having COVID. I had it, and it kicked my ass. I lived. You know why? Because I'm pretty decently healthy. I rested. I did what I had to do. So, folks, it's real. But you can't sell your freedom away for this, And people are saying the flu is way down. I don't think they're even counting flu, to be honest, man. They're not even counting the numbers.
Probably.
they're not counting the numbers. So it's hard to say what we actually can believe anymore. I think it's complete garbage what they're putting out there to us. But I mean, I digress. I mean, I go on tangents, and that's what we kind of do on the show. So let's move on to something else. If you'd like to call in, if you're watching live on Facebook, or you're listening on Blog Talk Radio, or you're listening on any of the podcast sites, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes after the show, you can call in live to our shows that are 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, 516-531-9316. We'll take your call. We'll berate you and scream at you. No, we won't. Well, Bill will. I won't. I'm a nice guy. So.
No, come on, dude. I'm nice.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, 2021 changed the definitions of everything. Mr. Potato Head at one point was just Potato Head, gender neutral Potato Head, but now he's back as Mr. Potato Head. So maybe you could be nice too. I don't know.
Stupid.
We're trying to work on it. So
I am nice. I'll try to be better.
I know you're trying. I know. And I applaud you every day for trying better. Good job, man. So Meghan Markle...
12-step program.
Was Meghan Markle a duchess of something? I don't know. I can't even keep track of these royals. I think we stopped caring in 1776, to be quite honest. But these people, I know, we should have. But, people are just like always loving to get, getting people's lives and stuff. So Meghan Markle said, "I'm the Little Mermaid." She said, oh my God, she falls in love with the prince, and because of that, she has to lose her voice because she's claiming the crown, the royal family of Great Britain was trying to silence her. Yeah, they don't want to hear you. Congratulations.
You're crazy.
You're nuts.
Like, who gives two shits? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about these.
No one cares.
Although, some do.
Well, I mean, I think they had over 20 million people actually tune in for this Oprah interview, where you have millionaire royals and a billionaire left-wing liberal tell us about how they're, being so impoverished and so beat down mentally by the royal family. Your multimillionaires, Oprah paid you $7 million to sit down and talk to her. So it's time to grow up, get your big girl panties on, and just stop this garbage. No one really cares about what y'all think. And I'm not saying Prince Harry is a bad dude. The dude served 2 tours in Afghanistan. I get that. He's done a lot of charity work for veterans. That's a good thing. But I don't need whiny millionaires saying, "Oh, woe is me," to a multi-billion-dollar liberal that supports Democrat policies that have not helped really anyone get out of poverty. It just perpetually gets more people in poverty over and over again. So she's a little mermaid. Did you know that? She's a little mermaid. Under the sea.
Like Michael Jackson. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Peter Pan. Come here, blanket.
These people are nuts, man.
Oh my God.
They're so self-absorbed.
They are. Yeah.
And they think everybody cares.
Yeah.
I don't. They're idiots.
Here's a funny thing I see right now on this Facebook Live, which is so interesting. I haven't gone Facebook Live on my personal, because I lost my fan page. I have over 68,000 followers because I posted me from December 27th and I got destroyed. All right, so I'm kind of bitter still, Bill. I'm still a little bitter about the Facebook.
I'm letting you go, man. I'm just letting you go.
I'm a little bitter. You can actually bring people on camera now on Facebook Live. It says there is watching, and you can actually bring them on camera. Isn't that the coolest thing?
That's pretty cool.
You can bring them live. I know Instagram you can, because actually on Instagram, they can request to be video live on your live feed. But I can't do that right now because I'm banned for other things on Instagram right now that I don't know about. I'll figure it out one day. So maybe it's like post constantly things that are the truth and exposing the lines of the left. Maybe they just don't like that. Oh, I'm on Parler though, folks. So if you like Parler, Parler. You can get it at parler.com, or you can also get it on, I don't know if you can get it on the App Store still, but you can try.
Yeah, I think it's probably back.
Okay. All right. So you can join us at Brow Report. We got like around 3,000 followers right now. We post all of our memes there, all of our articles that we pick up online. And we also include the links to our podcast there as well. So parler.com at Brow Report, and you can follow us there. We'll follow you back too, message us and comment and echo. Because echo, Bill, I know you don't like Parler that much, but I think it's really cool. You can echo someone. Instead of retweeting them, you echo them. So I think that's really cool. And you can echo with comments. So if you want to like echo something you saw from our page, you can put a comment on it too. It's super cool. I'm really getting used to it. I actually like it a lot. It is a little glitchy at times, folks, because I think there's so many people on it, and they're trying to keep up with all of the everybody trying to upload stuff on there. I get it, but they don't ban me. I wish they could. I wish I could go live on it, but maybe one day we'll have a live feed one day on Parler. So we shall see.
That'd be cool.
Now, if you want to go live with us, just comment, and I will put you on the camera. So if just make sure that you're covered up and you're not pulling the tubing thing or anything like that on Zoom.
Get the random titty shot.
Oh my God, that guy! He was on I cannot believe that.
Yeah, man.
He didn't lose his job either.
What, me?
No, Tubin, the guy from CNN, the guy that was like.
Oh, the Tubin dude, the dude jacking off on the Zoom call.
Yes.
What a.
Yes, he got really excited about the Zoom call. So excited.
Can you imagine being on a Zoom call?
Oh.
And you see like your coworker buddy, like you
just going off.
Look around, put Pornhub on his phone,
and he's live streaming it to you.
Volume up.
I know.
Choking a chick.
I know. If anybody did that in corporate America, they get fired. But this guy, most people get fired for doing something like that. This guy's, they're covering for him.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're covering for him. I don't get it.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He listened to, what is that? Madonna song, I Touch Myself or something like that? Was it Madonna that did that? Was it Madonna that did that song?
No, that was Divine.
Divine. Okay. All right.
When I think about you, I can smell.
Whoa. Okay. All right. This is not sing along. This is the Masked Singer. This is. we are off the rails tonight. All right. So we got a couple more topics tonight. So here's the irony of everything. The irony. You know how all these left-wing cities like Minneapolis and New York City say, we're going to defund the police. We're going to give you social workers. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Police are bad. Now the first lady, they call her the first lady of New York City pleads for citizens to intervene in violent crimes as assaults spike. Why am I going to do your damn job?
What? So they just want people to just like, someone's getting stabbed, just get involved?
Listen, you can't own a gun in New York City because there's strict gun laws.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. You
but they're saying
yourself.
To intervene in assaults. Like, someone's assaulting someone with a gun, sorry. I ain't jumping in.
I'm going to get to safe distance. I'm going to call 911.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to be like Rambo and stuff and try to outrun a gun.
Wait, so I guess this defund police thing didn't work out because crime went up, and now they're begging the citizens of New York City to potentially commit crimes to stop crime.
Right.
Because the criminal will try to press charges against them for intervening. That's how it works.
Absolutely.
That's how the trial lawyers and Democrats work. They don't want you to stop the violence. They want to say, hey, we're going to stop the violence for you. But the police aren't there to truly protect you. They're to investigate the crime afterwards and arrest. That's kind of how they have it set up there. intervene. Help your fellow citizen. How about this? Everybody's leaving New York. There's been so many people leaving New York. It's going to be a ghost town, man. That's going to be Detroit.
Yeah.
That's been the new Detroit. People leaving and fleeing.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see like busy, hustling, bustling streets again there.
And that's okay. Because you vote for what you get. If you keep voting for these morons, you voted a damn communist. De Blasio is a communist. You voted for a communist, and what happens in communist countries? Craziness, crime, theft, violence, apparently, that's so out of control that de Blasio's wife is begging people to intervene to stop to stop the violence. What is this?
It's crazy.
I don't get it. How can you stop?
On, man.
You don't pay me to stop the violence. I pay taxes for you to hire police officers to intervene with guns.
Now I will tell you, if the situation is not in a position where somebody has a gun or something that's going to potentially kill me.
How do you know, though,
it would
Bill?
definitely help somebody.
How do you know that they don't have a gun or a knife on them? How do you know these things?
I don't know.
That's the thing. You don't know how the situation may turn. That's the thing. If I don't know, I'm not going to jump into that situation in New York City and help somebody. Because maybe, you know what? It might be a setup. It's like they look like there's an assault, then all of a sudden you're the assaultee. You're getting assaulted because you were tricked into helping. Have you thought about that?
That's a good point.
Dude, it's New York City.
That's a good point.
Dude. It's like now the mayor's wife, the first lady of New York City, has set up a situation now where people are going to get hurt even more now because there's going to be setups. Like they're going to want to rob them, steal their wallets, steal their money, steal their jewelry, whatever it may be. Now they're going to see muggings go up because of these idiots. Help each other. You're getting set up. Oh, just stupidity. Just,
crazy.
Yeah, I know. All right, so last thing. Do you know it's Women's Month, Women's History Month? Did you realize this, Bill?
Yep.
All right. I love women.
I do know that.
I have a wife. I have a daughter. I love women. I have friends that are women. You know that? I have friends. I know. It's a shocker.
Nice.
And they might even watch the show occasionally and listen to the podcast. Thank you.
Your sexy face.
Oh, baby.
Let me get my tubing stand.
Oh no, you don't need to, man. I don't need to bring you live either on the Facebook, so we'll leave that to the imagination tonight on the show. So, oh my God, stop. No, that's disgusting. No, this is a family show. No, it's not really a family show. It's not really a family show. So
no, it's not.
It is definitely not a family show. Now, if you have adult children, it's a family show, but we talk about topics that you don't necessarily want your kids hearing. Because we speak the truth. All right, so it's Women's Month. Yesterday was International Women's Day. We celebrate women from around the world.
100%.
And we celebrate Cardi B with the iHeartRadio. Cardi B, we celebrate her. You know why we celebrate Cardi B?
WAP.
Yep, she got a WAP.
You know what? You know why they celebrate Cardi B? Because she got a wet ass. What?
Okay, so Cardi B is celebrated.
I censored myself.
Oh, I know. I'm so glad you did. Thank you. We don't have FCC violations, but if they could, we would. So Cardi B, in her WAP, is being celebrated as a musical voice to empower women. Most people don't realize that she admitted not too long ago that she used to drug men and rob them. Let's celebrate Women's History Month and International Women's Day with Cardi B as she drugs and robs men in New York City. What the hell? If a man, well, Bill Cosby did this, but he raped women. It's different. It's a different type of crime. But let's say Cardi B could be compared. I mean, she's drugging men. She was drugging men and robbing them. How about a man did that to how about a musical artist, male, did that? Especially, let's do it this way. White, straight, male. That's 3 strikes, you're out, right? That's kind of how it works nowadays. That's how you get canceled. White, straight, male. Yeah. 3. Sure. 3 strikes, you're out. All right. So how about that type of person did that? You know, drugged women and robbed them. He'd be in jail, right? Especially if he admitted it.
100%.
Especially if he admitted it.
Yep.
She's walking around getting divorced from her man or whatever, you know, telling everybody what sex position she was in on Ellen when she conceived said child. I mean, how can we celebrate the WAP, you know, in this Women's History Month? This is America, dude. This is America. They laugh at us. You know, the French don't even want anything to do with all this cultural revolution thing that's going on in America. They're like, nope, we like our culture.
Like, screw that.
You can kiss our ass. We're done. That's what the French said. Don't bring your liberalism to us. And they're liberal.
Right.
They don't want the American liberalism.
Damn liberal as hell.
Yeah. Liberalism used to be a lot different. It used to be tolerance and peace. I mean, that's what it used to be. Now it's, you know, communism, socialism, fascism, burning down your city and blaming right-wing extremists, but it's Antifa the entire time. You know, burning cars, you know, beating people up, shooting Trump supporters in Portland. You know, the good old days.
Nothing to see here.
Just the good old days. You know, burning down your city while listening to WAP. I mean, come on, man. That's America, baby.
That's a Friday night.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Tubin, man. Tubin's going out with a WAP to burn down the city. Oh my goodness. So Cardi B's.
I'm done.
So
that was quick.
Wow, that was quick, dude. I mean, you're in your 40s, man. That's really quick, dude. Damn. Good for you, man. Dude, there he is. If we ever have a population problem, there's Bill to help y'all out. He could serve so many. There he is for $15 an hour.
There he is. I'll do it.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would, Bill, because you're a team player trying to save the human race. Oh my goodness. So, what else is on your mind, Bill, before we wrap this thing up after we talked about the WAP?
Dude, I'm good, man. It's been a great week. We had a time.
We can't talk about anything else.
This weekend.
I mean, Cardi B was brought up. Huh? I mean, we were bringing up Cardi B on this show. We're doing really good.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. There's nothing that can top that.
Oh, but we talked about a bunch of stuff, and we talked about Joe Biden's dog tonight. I mean, we got it. You know, this is like Pulitzer Prize type stuff we're doing here. This is Emmy worth.
God.
I mean, give us it. You know, give us a radio Emmy.
Sexual harassment Governor Cuomo can get an Emmy for just talking.
Oh my God, Pepe Le Pew is getting banned from all Warner Brothers feature.
The governor.
Pepe Le Pew. You know the skunk, so the French skunk that tries to kiss the other cartoon characters. You know, a cartoon, dude.
The rapey skunk. Yeah.
He didn't rape anybody though.
He was rapey, dude.
No. He's not rapey. He's French, dude. That's different. French people don't rape like that.
He's a little rapey. But it was fun. But for the time, it was acceptable. I mean, it was fine.
Well, I mean, Splash Mountain was acceptable at Disney. It was Song of the South.
Yeah.
They're ripping that part. They're ripping out, putting Princess the Frog in now. So, I mean, just it's amazing. You know, the things that we grow up with, all of a sudden, is racist. Dr. Seuss is racist. You know,
Right.
even I posted the Obama video when he's talking about to all these college students saying you should read Dr. Seuss books. He's saying read about the racism.
Right.
Read about racism. That's what he told everybody.
I think somebody in the basement comes up with some ridiculous thing to get offended by.
Oh,
and just
yeah.
throws it out there and sees if it sticks, and it does.
Oh, it sticks. Because people allow it to stick. That's the problem. But we did Dr. Seuss Day in Florida, so screw you guys.
Yeah.
We don't play around.
Love Florida, dude.
Yeah.
Florida shit.
Florida. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap this bad boy up tonight. So, Bill, thanks for being my co-host and my co-captain and my
No problem.
XO, all those things that they call on the ship and on the boats. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate all the listeners of the podcast and the show. We appreciate all of y'all. We do this for y'all. We just don't do it for us. We do it for y'all too. So don't forget, subscribe, rate us, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Blog Talk Radio. Catch us on Parler and Instagram at Brower Report. And we're live Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.